Alright, this is how to carry as Thresh top once again. Got Darkstar Thresh on, and you're going to see me using Wit's End versus Swain in this game. So let's quickly go over the team composition. I am in a 4-man pre-made with, I say pre-made, but I don't know half of them. Shaco jungle, Syndra mid lane, Project Ash bot lane, and Project Leona bot lane. The enemy composition is Swain top lane, mid lane Taliyah, jungle Mordekaiser, and bot lane Lucian and Braum. Also they got a Project Lucian as well. All the projects coming out. So looking back at us. Against Swain, what kind of thing do you want to worry about as Thresh? What you want to worry about is, of course, being able to farm. I've bought the cull, and that means I have to dedicate to farming it. That doesn't mean, you know, sit there and die or have to lose CS to him or anything like that. I don't want to be too much of his bitch. And that's why the first item you're going to see me rush is Negatron Cloak, because I don't want to be dying to him. And then that's going to buy to Wit's End. Sorry, that's going to go into Wit's End. And that means I can actually hold my ground against Swain a lot more. I can farm a lot easier. And it keeps me relevant with its on-hit damage. Now I take a bit too much damage there from his Mark and his Crow. Basically when you fight Swain, you don't want to be in the little Crow area. Especially when you're marked. You want to walk out of there as soon as you can. Do not try to sustain any kind of fight with him. And when he's got his ultimate, you don't want to sustain a fight when he is in your minion wave, because he's just going to heal off them. Anyway, as you notice, I took a lot of damage, and it's getting really scary. I'm not too scared, however, because, well, I've got a turret, and he can't do anything under this turret. So, you know, it's all good. If he puts a Crow here, that's annoying, but he can't really do too much. I use my hook there just to check if he's in the bush, and then I start farming again. Because I've got the cull, it's going to sustain me and get me more gold over time. And the thing about the cull is, once you've gotten all the gold out of it, you can then sell it, and then you actually make a profit. You make more gold than you spent on it. It's really good, really good. Excuse me. So yeah, he uses that bird again, and what he keeps doing is pushing the lane. So I just want to get as much CS as I can, and you'll actually see that I'm somehow out CSing him because he can't. He's pushing the lane so much that he's not able to farm properly. So yeah, lots of early games just farming. Shaco's coming in for a gank, but it's not going to work out too well. So I'm just sitting here trying to focus on my farming. And because of a ward, and Shaco didn't use his Q when he went in the bush, he was spotted by Swain, so he goes back and then tries to Q. And that doesn't really do too much, but what it does do, actually, is keep Swain off of my arse so I can actually CS as I want to. I can take that siege minion, that minion there, that minion there, and this minion here. And then I'm going to hook him and start attacking him. And I almost get him. Now, if I just kept on him, I would have probably won because his bird just wore off. But I flashed away because I realised I was in the bird area and thought, oh crap, I'm going to die if I stay in it. Because I wasn't really paying attention to how long the bird stayed there, I could have probably just killed him right then and there. Because I was level 6 and he wasn't. That's why I decided to do that fight in the first place. But in the end, we both popped our summoners and he got away with a sliver of health, I got away with a sliver of health. On the upside, I'm still about 15 CS above him and I've got the cull, meaning I'm much far ahead. He bought the Catalyst and I bought Negatron Cloak as mentioned. I also bought a dagger, as you know, that's going into Recurve Bow, going into Wit's End. So the game plan is to use that Wit's End in order to fight against the magic of Swain and Taliyah, and to be able to kind of sustain as a strong bruiser fighter. Wit's End will also increase the penetration ideal, take away enemy magic resist, so I don't think I kill him here, no. Meaning my spells and my on-hit magic damage, that is equivalent to the amount of souls Thresh has on every auto attack. That will increase that damage, and it will also increase the damage that Syndra does because I'm lowering magic resistance, which is really nice. So anyway, I go mid and place some wards there to try to do something, but Taliyah has gone to bot lane, as you can see here, and she walls in and gets a really strong gank on there. I tell Syndra to try to push mid, but she decides to try to follow. So I'm just trying to get as much damage onto this turret as I can and block some CS out of Taliyah. So I TP top, so I don't miss out on anything. And there we go. Taliyah's missed out on some CS, but not too much because she went bot lane, got a lot of assists. Lucian is 4-1 and it starts seeming pretty grim. But I'll tell you that it isn't actually quite that grim. And now the enemy got Cloud Drake, and I thought Cloud Drake's not a problem, but I forgot they've got a Mordekaiser for a jungler. So he's just going to push this turret, and, well, that makes it really hard for us to fight against it, because Dragon's so freaking powerful. Leona goes in, stuns the Mordekaiser, and we're able to get some damage on him. Taliyah tries to save him, fails. And Leona keeps going, probably no real need here, but I don't think they actually get anything. Shaco also goes in. Oh yeah, they chase them up to here, and that's when I come in. Swain comes in, and then I fight them both. So I come up, and I see Swain, I'm like, I'm going to kill Swain then. And then I hook him in. I try to land test one in, but to no avail, because he's just going to heal off the minion wave, and, well, I don't have the mana or health to fight against that. As you can see, Swain just sustains it right back up. Sure, he's drained basically all of his mana, meaning he has to back, but he did come to about 75% health. Okay, he didn't back. He's just going to keep going, and now he's backed, now that I'm backed. And my item is a health crystal, ruby crystal. That's going to go towards my Randuin's Omen. The reason I want that is because, first of all, I want some health, because it'll work together with my magic resistance against Swain and Taliyah. But also, when I get Randuin's Omen, it's going to help a ton against Lucian, because he's the fed one on the enemy team. Anyway, I don't need to fear, I've got a Wit's End, and the more I attack, the more my magic resist goes up, and the more I can sustain it. See, look at that. The camera went off there. The bird didn't do crap all to me, and normally it would have. So I can farm as much as I want. I placed a ward there earlier, I saw Mordekaiser coming, so I start doing Gromp. No, I don't. I start going to the lane, and just continuing to farm here. Now, Swain's got really good pushing power, and the attack speed and on-hit from Wit's End really help me push back. That's so he's not able to damage my tower too much. And you'll see that this tower doesn't fall for quite a long time. Mordekaiser was able to push the mid turrets, and there we go. The enemy takes the first turret, 400G bonus gun. And that enemy, Lucian, is really fed. So things do look quite grim. I don't have any kills yet, but I'm still pretty damn strong. So this is just more of the same, just laning against Swain, trying to farm up. The call's actually fully farmed up now, so I just want to keep it until I need an item slot. I take a hook, and then I take Syndra with me, and then I ult and start beating the crap out of Swain. And then Taliyah, I need to... First it was just defending Syndra, and then I thought, you know what, I can take this bitch. So I walk up, I ward the bush that she tries to hide in, I get that flay, smart cast it, mind you, and then she tries to put me into that, so I flash out of it in front of her, blocking her wave behind her. And from here is just an easy lantern block into her death. Now, I just want to show that again, because this is the only time I've been able to catch that on the recording. Because it's really hard to do this technique. I'm just going to slow it down. Now, watch this. I can't hit her with the auto attack, so I throw my lantern at her, and then she stops right there. Now, it looks like she used her Q, but remember, her Q doesn't stop her movement. She can move while she uses Q. It's like Lucian's ultimate. So I successfully hindered her movement with Lantern, and that is pretty damn good. Really hard to do, but it's worth trying if the situation calls for it. Anyway, so the enemy have taken another dragon, I believe. Have they? Yeah, the enemy's taken a second dragon. What dragon is this? I have no idea. Didn't tell me. Let's look at their buffs. They've got... That was Mountain Drake. So they've got Cloud and Mountain. That's pretty damn good. Plus, I believe Mordekaiser just helped himself to another dragon. But I'm in top lane. I'm on my own little island. I don't care about what goes out in the other world. See, I'm just high as fuck up in top lane, farming the lane. I just want to push this so Swain loses out on CS. He has to TP. If he has to TP, that means he can't help the other lanes. So when I roam to the other lanes, I can kick their ass. I've got my Randuin's Omen now after that 2 kills in CS from top lane. And Lucian is 8-1, and everyone on my team is currently really scared of him, but I'm not. I literally say in chat things like, Lucian, I fucked your wife, I'm not scared of you. So it's all good. And believe it or not, that worked. Again, just farming up top to push that there. And now I see the fight bot lane, and we're going to watch this happen. I'm going to TP in. And watch this. First of all, I try to go for Lucian to completely miss. But because he's not there, I just start attacking Braum. But I zone Lucian off. I try to hit a Q on him, which causes him to back off, allowing us to kill Braum for E safely. Now, this Lucian's walking away. He's like, ha ha ha, look at me. He E's away from the flash E from Leona. But that's about all he can do. So I'm just going to continue, well, walking. Now Lucian's put herself in a dangerous position. Sorry, Leona. Lucian's up here, so he can't do anything because all of us are here. He'll easily get CC'd and focused down. So easily just kill this turret right here. Gonna fast forward that a little. Now he starts getting sassy, so he tries to kill Syndra there. Now I walk here, and they think that I've left. No, I have not. I land that max range hook on Lucian. I land the box. He's already used his E to chase Leona, and this is a dead bitch. And I'm just sitting here tanking it all because I've got Randuin's and Wit's End, and then I try to get away. This isn't going to work too much, but if my team just kind of concentrated on moving away, they would have all probably gotten away quite safely. But I'm like, you know what? No, and I try to distract them whilst that happens. Leona's walking in a straight line, just kind of typing. And you'll see, yeah, she's typing right here, and that gets her killed. Please don't type while running away. Of course, drop that mastery emote. That's why I love this little pre-made here, even though I don't know any of them except the only one I know is Syndra, and even though I don't know her that well. No, him that well, even. So, when do I respawn? I respawn in 10 seconds. Let's wait for that, because that's the important part. And now I'm here. So I start walking up to mid lane. I see some people here. I try to throw a hook at Braum. Really awful. You see some shit going down here. I just want to let them know I'm here and just absorb what CS I can without being too much of a dick to Syndra. Everyone's mid lane. Leona comes in and took a bit of punishment from Taliyah. So without nothing to do, I just drop that mastery emote for no reason. The Braum's like, okay, so I was pinging against him. Don't attack him, don't attack him. He's DC'd. We don't want to do that. It's dishonourable. Yeah. We got this fight here, and then I land the hook before he's able to E in time, and I kill Lucian just like that. I told you I wasn't scared. I fucked his wife. And now, just going to hit there, also attack the Braum, and continue on attacking what I can. Now watch this. I've got Flash, I've got Flay, and Box, and here it comes. Bam! Just like that, she is dead as fuck. There we go, shut down. The two enemy carries dead just like that. Plus a support, because why not? Mordekaiser comes up, but Mordekaiser can't do anything. Mordekaiser is a useless fucking champion. I don't care if he appears in LCS. Appears in LTS, I meant to say. So we take Infernal Drake. Mordekaiser can't do shit, as I told you. I walk in, I flay him, I start auto-attacking him, and that's a dead Mordekaiser. Useless champion. I try to hook, the crab fucking outplays me. And then, yeah, now we overextend here. Really bad. So I'm just like, you know what, guys, fuck off. You guys run. Guys, please run. They don't run. I start trying to go back in for some reason. When I'm like, no, we can't do anything here. Just run the fuck away. Okay, there's only 3 of them. We could run something here, but Taliyah would come along if we decided to fight. So I'm like, I'm dying for you. Leona's like, I'm dying for you too. So I'm like, okay, that's great. Taliyah tries to ride, and then the Rylai's slow gets onto Syndra, and bam, she dies. However, you got Shaco dancing in the bush, completely undetected. Brilliant work. Ash recalls, then he follows suit. Oh, appear soon enough, and here I am. Here we go. So, I want to go to top lane. I TP to try to save the turret, and what's this? I've used Flay. That's so the minions refocus me instead of the turret, and then try to kill as many of them as I can. Look at this. I'm building Blades of the Ruin King next because Wit's End is great damage, but you know, because the main threat is Lucian, and I've already got a bit of magic resistance to deal with Taliyah and Swain and Mordekaiser. I'm just going to leave that whilst I get my next offensive item. I'm pretty fed because I've gotten a few kills off the shutdowns from Lucian and Taliyah. So I want to get Blade Rune King. That's going to help me deal with the juggernauts like Mordekaiser and Swain, and even a tanky support like Braum. The active's going to be really useful for chasing, and overall it's just a really good item. So here we go. We got another fight I'm looking to start. So I see nothing, so I just ward that and join the rest of the team. I'm looking for some kind of hook, so I hide back here, hoping that someone's going to just poke their head around. I think I land a pointless hook on Braum or something. So let's see what happens. Let's see. I land nothing. I don't land a hook at all. So I'm fucking boosted. Anyway, I throw a lantern so I can get that soul. I believe I hit 100 souls around now. Yeah, I've hit 100 souls about 26 minutes. You know, for when you're starting out, I'd aim for about 30 minutes, 100 souls. When you get better, you start aiming lower. Like, I used to get 24. Like, 100 souls at 24. I land a hook on Braum, don't do anything with it because I don't want to do anything stupid. I would go in if Lucian was right next to him, but he wasn't. So anyway, Taliyah gets caught out like a dumb fuck, and then I just decided to go in, I flay the Lucian and start beating the crap out of everyone. And I'm just focusing what I can, but also trying to zone Lucian away. Don't let him hit our carries, don't let him do too much work. And just like that, the enemy is aced. So we're just going to push up and take quite a few turrets. I'm just going to sit there, take that shit, and then here we go. Take this turret, and we also take the next turret, which is kind of risky because Taliyah's up. And then I decide I need to defend top lane. So I get there as soon as I can. And I don't think I'm able to save the turret. I might be able to, yeah, I do save this turret here. I use Flay to refocus them on me, and then start also attacking as many as I can to get as much CS as I can. Take that, take that, take that. It's a few souls, and then I'm going to push it up a little so when I back to defend, this turret doesn't die just now. Okay, now I've finished my Blade of the Rune King, got Sorcerer's Shoes, and Spectre's Cowl. If you're wondering why I've got Sorcerer's Shoes, it's because Thresh does lots of magic damage. And Spectre's Cowl just helping me against the raising power of Taliyah, Mordekaiser, and Swain. There are still 3 APs, even if they're not fed, that's still 3 APs. Professional auto-attack steal from Syndra right there. So we're all waiting here, but we don't have Leona, so I urge my team not to fight. It's an important point to not fight 4v5 or 4v whatever when you don't know where the whole enemy team is. Tries to land a hook on Mord, completely miss. This Mord's not very tanky at all. He's only got Runic Echoes and Rylai's. So the Dragon's almost here. Dragon's here in 5 seconds. So we want to surround the area. We push this wave up with cannon beams, and then Lucian has to deal with that whilst we just quickly take some Mountain Drake. Now, if anyone comes up, Lucian starts coming up, and I'm just like, no, boy, no. And then Mord's like, whoa, 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 but he's immobile, so he can't do shit. He gets stunned, I land a hook, and just like that, he dies so easily. Anyway, I'm looking to make another play here. I try to get the blue, but the enemy, Taliyah, is able to get it with her huge burst. I could flash over the wall here, but I don't know where they are. It's too risky. Syndra throws a Gromp at them, because why not? I see Lucian up here, so I try to land a hook, but then he's like, oh no, and he dodges out the way. We kill Gromp whilst it's doing a hilarious dance for us, and then we get back. I ping the bottom lane because I'm like, come on Ash, you want to get that CS? Start moving back because the enemy team is starting to get on the offensive. So we're like, nope, gotta defend this turret. And what happens here is the enemy team starts pushing mid again. I guess they saw Ash and Leona bot and decided to want to do something, but too bad I hooked Lucian, and now he's dead as fuck, just like that. Like, what's a dash to a box? What was an AD carry to having your wife shagged by Thresh? And then I flash, I E, I take down Taliyah, we're able to kill her with the Syndra burst, and then I throw a lantern to shield Syndra from the Mordekaiser, and then land a hook on him so he cannot use his free attacks of death. Like, come on, I tried to make Mordekaiser work, it just doesn't work. Just can't make him work, you just can't make him work. So anyway, take this inhibitor, really easy. The only enemy who's up is Braum, and that doesn't mean shit. I teleport to top lane, try to save the turret, even using Flay to try to defocus them, but the siege minion only cares about the tower and takes it out just like that. It's not that big of a deal now because we're getting so deep into the late game, but, you know. You get to watch me miss all the CS in this wave. Okay, not all of it, thank God. But, yeah, I'm going to get this, and then I'm going to back so I can stay ahead of the enemy team. I see the enemy... My team, at this point, because it seems like we're going to win, a lot of my team get really complacent. You got Shaco over here getting caught. Leona almost got caught, and I was starting to get kind of scared that we were going to throw it somehow. Like, I had it in my mind that I didn't want to throw, but, you know, teams get complacent, especially in normals. In ranked, it can happen too. In ranked, it's actually the worst, because then people get way more triggered when they start losing. So anyway, Leona gets caught out here, and I'm like, come on. There we go. Just like that. Thresh gets the allied support out of danger. So anyway, the enemy starts taking Baron here, which is the most ridiculous call I've ever seen in the entire in my life. But because my team are taking way too long to actually do anything, and because I get stun locks, I'm not able to steal Baron. But what I do try is to deal as much damage to Lucian as possible, and this is actually a good thing because he has to back now. That means he, the most fed person on their team, cannot help in this team fight, and therefore my team can sweep him up just like that. Lucian's already on his way back. And now he's on his own, so that Baron was kind of wasted. Only Lucian has Baron and everyone else is dead. Me and Syndra died because we were the only two who tried to steal the Baron. I was just desperate. I was like, come on, try to steal the Baron. So we push this turret. Do we take it? Mordekaiser's up, so I'm like, no. I tell them, get out of there. If you get slowed by Mord once by his ultimate, you are dead. So Shaco is fucking around, the Shakos do. Anyway, I'm back, so what am I doing? Rolling around at the speed of sound. I go to the Raptors just to get some more gold. No, I do not. I go to nowhere. Yeah, I do. Okay. I never know what I'm doing. I'm unpredictable. Take that for a bit of extra gold. Let's see what items I got. I got Spirit Visage. Now, the choice between Spirit Visage and Banshee's Veil. Spirit Visage, in terms of stats, gives you more health, less magic resistance, and more CDR. CDR is very good. And because I got Blade Rune King, I am actually lifestealing a bit, so I do actually want that. Anyway, I wanted to do Elder Dragon here, but a really bad team fight happens, or rather, a really good play from the enemy Taliyah happens, and you're going to see this unveil. So the enemy team starts doing Elder Dragon, and our team is scattered all over the place. We get closer here. Now I want to go in because I'm like, no. And then Taliyah walls off the entire team and separates me from them, so it's just me and all 5 of them. Shaco was able to get over, but that doesn't mean shit because now they're 4v5. Try to do what I can, but then, yeah, really bad team fight here. No one is on Lucian, so he can just rain hell on everyone. Syndra's trying to get close enough, but she doesn't have her cooldowns up anymore, and our entire team just falls flat. And the enemies take Elder Dragon. And this is the first time I get to witness it, but it doesn't look like Elder Dragon gets anything like bonus. Like he has the same health as every other dragon. When Mord takes over, I'm on about. This is the first time I've ever seen it. Either way, he has to waste that dragon by just using it to defend the inhibitor. Jesus. Anyway, I'm determined not to throw the game again. So as the enemy team has an Elder Dragon just pushing down. I'm not sure if their Elder Dragon does anything. Like more than a usual dragon. Take Grump. Help with blue, not steal. And then we've got a fight mid lane. I think this might be the final fight. Now all this time I'm looking for an opportunity to hook. Now I don't want to walk across here because we're going to get instantly stunned by Braum and the team. So we walk around, we say them we say to the rest of the team, stay there, don't fucking fight without us. We're going to walk around. And so we fall back from this turret because we can't do anything. And now I hide here, try and look for a hook, and I get it on Braum, which is not worth it. So I don't go in. So again, I just want to wheel around and look for a really good hook. Now, we start walking in front of Syndra so she doesn't get completely fucked. And we just want to defend this turret right here. I'm still at full health, so I'm still good to go. Land another hook, gets blocked by Braum. And I start trying to do some work on Mordekaiser, and I do. He's on like 10% health, less than that even. But in the end, all they got was a clone out of that. And Lucian goes too close, gets hooked again. Looking for these kind of opportunities will flat out win games. And I know that's kind of unreliable if the enemy team is actually good, but sometimes people get complacent. That just happens to people. Not everyone's a fucking machine. And because of that, Lucian's dead, meaning their powerhouse is dead. All they've got left is Taliyah, and she ain't shit. So we can just walk up, slap the inhibitor, go for the win. Taliyah, who is the lone defender here, makes this last stand defense of this wall here. Which doesn't mean shit. She gets complacent thinking, wow, I'm safe, there's a wall, right? No Mexican Thresh is going to fucking hook me. And then I, being a not Mexican, okay, I'm not a Mexican, but I hook Taliyah, beat the shit out of her, and there falls Donald Trump. We start attacking the turrets, and that's the GG. So yeah, that's my item pair in this game was Wit's End to fight against the Swain magic damage early and the magic damage composition of the team, and Bladewood King in order to get some more on-hit synergy with the attack speed, the current health shred against their tanks, and the mobility drain against everyone. So thank you very much for watching. This has been Thresh Top with Wit's End, Bladewood King, and Sorcerer's Shoes. I hope you enjoyed watching this, I hope you learned something, and I hope you could see how I was trying to help carry this game with my, by becoming strong myself in top lane, and trying to then spread the influence by just taking down the carry who's giving the rest of the team difficulty, able to bring the rest of my team up by identifying the one problem on the enemy team and dealing with it. Hope you like this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Till then, farewell. Bonus announcement, I'm actually going to start streaming soon, and I'm going to mention this on the next few videos to make sure people can hear this. The stream Twitch channel isn't going to be started yet. I've done a few tests just to make sure it works. And if you head over to CryoBeat, I'm going to put a link in the description. You can follow if you want, and I'll be able to stream sometimes. Because my internet connection at home right now isn't that good, I'm not going to be streaming too much. I've streamed once with a few other games other than League. And I've streamed a bit of Sona because she's not that mechanically intensive because I'm playing at like 100 ping. Soon enough I'll be moving to university, probably later this month, and there I'll have more internet, I'll be able to stream properly, though I might need some time to get settled in, and for that reason I might not be uploading too much, but I'm going to try to get a lot uploaded before I move. So yeah, look forward to that, links in the description. Thanks guys, until next video, farewell.